I got my review out on the Sport SV before the embargo lifted for worldwide media.
Oh, wow.
So you could imagine, right?
Wow. Yeah.
I had JLR on me saying, what are you going to be saying? How are you going to portray this? So I think JLR might actually hate me because of the Range Rover Sport SV. I think. Just disclaimer there.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not going to state any facts.
Did you cause maybe a few customers to think twice about their lovely, precious new vehicle?
We'll come on to that in a minute. So, yes. Hello, I'm Max Haftavani, and you might know my face from the Driven Plus YouTube channel. And I'm here to tell my story on Talkin Shop podcast.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know who you want on Talkin Shop next. Tell us about you.
Yeah.
Tell everyone else about you, I guess.
Me? Well, I'm 25.
Yeah.
Although I don't look it. I've seen grey hairs coming through now. I'll show them on the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been doing...
Oh, yeah, I can see him in that light. Bloody, yeah, that's really bad. No, these are new, aren't they?
Are they reflecting off?
Yeah.
I'm going home now. I'm not doing it.
I'm glad we haven't got one above me, because you might see a few gaps between them.
But yeah, I'm Max Haftavani, and I'm from Wrexham, and I've been doing automotive content, UK and European road trips for content 3 years, road trips about 4 years now. Mm-hmm. Time's gone quick.
Certainly see, it's something you seem to enjoy and sort of love what you do, really. I mean, why wouldn't you? You get to travel the world, documenting the travel, really.
In nice cars.
In nice cars.
Yeah, I suppose from the outside in.
I suppose that's easy for me to say when you've not got to deal with everything else that comes with it, really.
Yeah.
But
and we were talking about your M140i because I mean, we went in one, didn't we? And that was, in fact, to be honest with you, just because it was driven like an absolute savage. Yeah. That's the fastest car I've ever been in. Jesus Christ.
It was pedaling. It was pedaling. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's because for standard and M140i, they're so loose. Yeah. They're so unpredictable. They feel so unsafe. So when you're going fast, they feel really scary. But when you address that problem, as you might have noticed in Spain, they're actually a hell of a weapon when you've got them set up right. There's still a few things which I need to iron out on the 140, which I'm not particularly too happy with. Just a bits on the suspension, and I want the brakes to be really good. They're okay now, but I want them to be even better. And then it's pretty much good to go. It's not far off.
I won't incriminate anyone, but that M140 was leaving even supercars for dead.
Yeah,
some of those hills. It was
up to the speed limit.
Up to the speed limit.
Yeah, of course,
it was. I mean, it was incredible. It's just the way it just sort of handled, put its power down. The way it went on the corners and stuff. It just left us. So done a decent job on that, I think.
I think it's with any car though. You throw a bit of quid at it and you fine tune. You put some good performance parts on, and you're then keeping up with supercars, and it goes to show you don't really need a supercar to go fast and have a good time. It's more about the lower horsepower, so you can get every inch of that horsepower. I say, power of the M140i. It's still quick. It's got 450 horsepower, but you don't need 600, 700, 800 horsepower to have fun.
No, of course you don't.
Have you always loved BMs?
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, probably largely thanks to my dad.
Yeah.
So when I grew up, always been into cars. You just play with the model cars, don't you?
Yeah.
When you're young, I think every young child does that.
Crash two together.
Yeah, you crash two together.
He still does.
I do. Real road cars and toy cars. Yeah.
Right, I won't ask anymore. And then my interest kind of developed from like toy cars into like I was not big. I had a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 3, 4. I didn't go 5. I went Xbox.
Okay.
Traitor.
But in the early days, I went from playing like Gran Turismo, getting into cars that way. And then at the time I was starting to get into cars, 5, 6, 7, when you start to realise what you're into in a way, you're like, well, yeah, I like cars. And my dad had BMWs at that time. And every time I used to go to the BMW, what they call the main dealers, I used to go around the pre-used, the approved used, because they used to have some like older M cars in there. Yeah. I remember sitting in an E92 M3 and I'd just be wowed. And from that moment, I always remember just sitting in an E92 M3 and the fact that the speedometer went to 200 miles per hour. Not the fact that the car could do it, but the fact you could see the numbers 200 was just a massive moment for me. So yeah, Garage Turismo, pretty sure everyone can relate to. Top Gear being up and coming. Need for Speed at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And what was the Fast and Furious, of course.
Yeah.
So I think, how old are you, Aaron?
I'm 28.
Yeah, so you're only 3 years older than you, Louis.
Yeah, I'm 30 now.
So
just turned 30.
Kind of same generation. I think it was good growing up, being around this age, and it was quite easy to be a car fan. Whereas now,
it's different.
Yeah.
Well, they're trying to kill it, aren't they? Really?
Well, you have to search for stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas back then, you were like, "This is it.
It's in your face."
If you want to play a game, it's Gran Turismo. Whereas now you got 10 to 50 games all on the PlayStation catalog or App Store or whatever. Now, Top Gear's gone. Whereas back in the day, BBC One, Sunday night, it was 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Every Sunday.
You knew where to be.
Yeah. Of course. We sat down as a family. I remember sitting
like
at
going
my mum.
to church.
It was my mum watching as well. We used to enjoy it as a family watching it.
Exactly,
It was a show to be enjoyed by all, I think. Yeah.
So kind of everyone had no choice but to watch it.
Yeah.
Whereas now you've got so much choice, haven't you?
Yeah, of course you have. Yeah, exactly. But back in the days of, I suppose you've got like neons and the max power just coming out from that era there, and as you say, massive thing really. But now it's all a bit safe and it's ever changing, I suppose. But
there's more speed cameras now.
Yeah. I think it's still changing though. I think there's I think we're in a bit of a lull until we've got some main channels, I think.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what happens. Did you watch Mark McCann's latest video on the whole electric car thing?
No, I am subscribed to Mark. I've met Mark before, and I've not watched it yet, but it's on my it's on my watch list.
It's a pretty good watch.
I won't spoil it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's usual Mark McCann's sort of layout. Really, it's very pulls you in. Gives you the facts and figures.
The worst stuff. Don't get me wrong.
But
I wrote everyone down. Just to tell everyone.
That's it. There's a lot of important information there that people probably don't realise.
About
I'll give it a watch.
No, well worth it.
Yeah.
Dialing the clock right back for you then. I suppose the start of this automotive journey. What sort of made you go? Tell you what, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. I'm going to start road trips. Was it something that you've always wanted to do somewhere? Or
do you know what? If someone said to me 5 years ago when I was 20, 5 years you'll be sat down on a podcast celebrating 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah. And I'll have this community of enthusiasts. I'd say to him, well, that guy's got a bit of a screw loose, isn't he? What's he on about? Because back then I was 20, going through COVID, I was into football, still am into football, but I never imagined this. And I think probably the best things come unannounced, what you don't expect. So it started in a pub. So my dad said to me, I think, Max, we should do, then the pub was called the King's Head, right, in Buthgwyn. Still there, still part of the family pub. Mum and dad own a pub in Wales, in Wrexham. And my dad said, I think you should do something called Supercar Sunday. I said, okay, that'll be interesting. So I did something called the King's Head Supercar Sunday. And I shared it to my mates. I said, come on, let's go for a bit of a drive out. Ask your mates and mates ask mates. And this was 2021. And at the time, Mark Drakeford, who was the first Minister of Wales, I'm not going to call him any names. Anyway, he said you can go anywhere within Wales if you stay within your car. COVID restrictions.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Remember?
Yeah, really?
Yeah. So I thought, perfect. We've got the green ticket, the green light to go ahead and do this drive out from the pub. Now, bear in mind, the pub at the time still can only fit 20 cars in the car park. And I didn't know what to expect. So we put out there, we shared it on the pub's Facebook page, and it got like something like 100 shares.
Wow.
And I got a load of people messaging me saying, yeah, we're coming. I thought, great. So I counted about 30 cars that was coming. The day of the event, it was a mess. It wasn't good. It was a mess. Like I didn't know how to prepare for this type of event. I counted about 120 cars.
Wow. God.
Just turn up in a small Welsh village pub. And the village just came to a stop. And it was actually quite frightening how many cars came. We had a GT2 RS.
Wow.
Yeah, GT2 RS, McLarens, everything. I think that was because people just wanted to get out and just see people and talk cars. And we did a bit of a local drive out, 2-3 hours. And that was that. Left it a couple of months. People messaged saying, "Oh, when are you doing that again?" Well, we'll do Supercar Sunday 2 then. Let's do it again. That time we had about 60 to 70 cars, a little bit more organised, but still a mess because there's still a lot to learn from when you're doing events. And then again, people said, "Oh, when are you doing the third one?" Because we did the first one in April, second one in like June, July, and the last one was like September time. But it was that third one where I thought, right, let's hit it now. Let's make it a bit more official, provide a pack for people. Let's get some sponsors involved. Let's raise money for charity and let's make it a proper thing. And it turned then. It started to become a bit more of a following. So for the third event, I started an Instagram page. I just call it Supercar Sunday. And then I just posted a load of stuff on there. And then I kept posting and people were like, well, I really like the events. When's your next one? Because in North Wales or Northwest, there wasn't many, say, companies or event planners that were doing these sort of drive outs. And then it was from there really. And then I met someone called Josh, who was I think he was only 17 at the time, maybe 16, 17. And he lived in the village and he was a photographer and he came to me, he said, I'd like to get involved in a way. I said, okay, great. I said, what do you think? What can you bring kind of to the table? He said, well, I love videography, I love photography. And it's like, well, why don't we start a YouTube channel? Because we had a bit of a community by then, always going like local drives. And then we just started by reviewing a car at the end of the event because it was easy for that person to be there. So I interviewed him. Because the hard bit about starting a YouTube channel, especially automotive, is just how to get the cars in the first place. Once you've kind of got the momentum, you're kind of okay. I'm quite in a lucky position because I get a lot of people ask, how do you get such a variety on the channel? It's because of the community there. We've got loads of people in the community with a variety of cars. So yeah, we going forward, it was always known as the King's Head Supercar Sunday. We did some Welsh tours. We had like 20 people take around Wales and an overnight thing. And then we wanted to come away from the King's Head because it was actually starting to become a bit of a thing, this Supercar Sunday, and a bit well known. So we got rid of the King's Head and we just called it Supercar Sunday, and we did events on the Sundays, of course. But fast forward, we wanted to change that. So after we were doing some reviews, Supercar Sunday didn't really go. It didn't. We thought there wasn't really. We thought we could. How far can we go with it before it's too late to change the name? So we thought, well, let's change the word Driven Plus, because Driven can mean anything, and then that plus is anything again. You know, it's either Driven Plus YouTube channel or Driven Plus tours. And then after that, Josh left to Australia and he went off traveling. So I was left by myself. So I had to learn all the editing, all the videography, everything. So I could easily quite just stand in front of the camera and edit it just so you might not think there's a cameraman there. On that video there, luckily enough, I've got a videographer, Andy. Yeah, sure. But 9 times out of 10, I'll be videoing it myself and then editing myself. So I do all the editing and
certainly the tour that we went on before. Yeah, you were literally doing it yourself, the whole thing. You know, literally camera out the car, doing all the video. We saw that for ourselves and thinking, wow, the amount of effort going into this here is just what you don't see from the outside, from behind that YouTube channel. And fair play, because there's a lot of footage to to get in there. Yeah.
Well, it's weird now because from a consumer, you don't really think of it, do you? How it's produced.
No.
But when you start producing, you think, right, how can I get that angle? It changes the way you watch things. So when I watch old Top Gear now, I don't necessarily take it in the way I used to. I more think of it, oh, that's a good camera angle. Yeah. Maybe I can try that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I don't like that.
No, you appreciate how good the show was from actually a production point of view, rather than just how good it was.
Massively. So I would say doing YouTube and car content has changed the way I consume, not just car content, but anything, because you kind of got that mind of an editor and filmmaker too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, absolutely, totally agree.
Do you reckon cars are actually getting better now? Because we were talking about this recently, like they're bringing out these new cars now. Obviously, everything's hybrid or electric. And I'm not talking about that as a negative because I do that enough. But do we actually think we've sort of like reached the peak already of like actually experience in a nice, like a fast car? And they aren't getting better now. Like, can you really make them any better?
They always seem to, don't they?
But in some aspects, but then in others, it's like, well, actually, the last one was better.
yeah, and people just buy the new one because it's you just go buy a new iPhone, don't you? It's like that, technology upgrade. Okay, I'll go and get it. Whereas with cars, I think a lot of manufacturers are set when they bring out a performance car. It's the fastest around the Nürburgring. Okay, that doesn't really sell it to me.
No,
I'm not really.
You're not going around.
I'm not bothered about that.
Yeah.
I'm bothered about what it does to me.
Yeah.
Because new cars, they're putting new technology in. They're making these cars stiffer, and they're great. But they've got one thing to go against, and that's weight.
Yeah.
For me, the perfect recipe is just power to weight.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect, like Mazda MX-5, something like that. GR Yaris outside.
Yeah.
Lightweight.
Perfect example.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Analog as well. It's not all digital dashes and electric this, electric that. It's all quite analog and how cars used to be. Really. A physical handbrake and whatever. It's
not sure. It's quite funny. I'm sure because it's 4-wheel drive and obviously it must handle like awesome as well. But like safety wise, it's just funny how like there is no car between the wheels. So if you have the slightest ding in that, surely like that's it, steering damage, suspension damage, finish, like and they're so small as well.
And I think a lot of manufacturers now get hung up on producing cars for numbers instead of emotion.
Of course.
If you're a proper driver, if you're a proper enthusiast, and I would say some people just buy a car just to go fast in, and they're not really so bothered about what they actually do to you, which is a shame really, because I would probably say there's more of them than actual enthusiasts.
We mentioned the E92 M3, perfect example. Back when cars were V8s, again, power to weight, rear wheel drive,
proper
drivers' cars.
Proper cars,
yeah. And as good, I love the M3s now and the power, just all round perfect, really. But they're not what that is the pinnacle, I think, of cars. Then no emissions. They were pretty
no fake pops and bangs.
They were
from
pretty
speakers.
that's it. They're natural, just thoroughbreds, really, weren't they? Yeah,
just a pure car, as I say.
Yeah.
No BS.
No, absolutely. That's it. Absolutely.
I think that like we always used to have like brand new cars now, but I think the sweet spot is actually getting them a few years older.
I think in a few years' time we're going to look back and think, right, what was the sweet spot? And I think it was up. I think it's going to be up until you have to turn the safety crap off.
Yes, you have to get in and go. Yeah. Agreed.
I think pre that are going to be sought after, but I think pre OPF cars, pre PPFs, because they sound better.
Yeah, totally agree.
So they've ruined so many good cars. Like the new AMGs as well. Like, what have you done?
You're sort of talking there, 2018, aren't you? Sort of back in the 2018s when the OPFs come in.
Yeah.
So that sort of borderline year there might be, say, years to come. We'll go, buy yourself.
I think 28 probably peaked in 2018-ish in terms of actual getting a pure car. Whereas now it's not the manufacturer's fault.
No, absolutely not.
No, it's not. It's just a regulation they have to comply with. Yeah. If we did this podcast in Australia or America, be great. Yeah. Great time to be alive.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Yeah, we can't.
They haven't got to wait till PPFs until 2027 or 2030.
Really. Yeah. And he'll probably scrap that anyway.
Yeah,
drill, baby, drill.
Third term. Here we go.
Yeah. Don't blame.
Just go over there and just smell petrol.
That's it.
Decatted cars.
That's
Have you got a dream car? What's the dream car?
It changes all the time.
Yeah,
it's really hard. If you ask me tomorrow, it'd be something else. If you ask me the day after, I'd tell you something
like that.
But one thing I'm not really so interested
shot,
in.
By the way, look at that one.
Yeah. Well, they're great cars. In terms of dream cars, I don't really know. I'll tell you one thing: it's not a supercar. Yeah, they don't really do it for me.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. I'm not a Lambo fan. I
can't really relate to them.
No,
I think because I've grown up around kind of normal-ish cars. Yeah, that kind of
sounds silly, almost like Yeah, like that's ridiculous.
I mean, I really appreciate a supercar and all the engineering gone into it and the engines and everything. But for me, I quite like unique cars. Like I really like Land Cruisers. If you ask me a dream car garage, one of those cars, probably 2 or 3 of those cars, would be a Toyota Land Cruiser. 100 series, 76 series, maybe a 200 series too. And I just think when people put their dream cars together, like, what's your dream garage? It's full of supercars. Yeah. And you're like, it's not really relatable, that. Why? You're not going to take a 296 to the shops. Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool.
Yeah. But till it's door dinked.
Yeah. It'd make a great YouTube video, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. But yeah, dream car, I think from being a BMW fan, there's 2, F90 M5 CS.
Oh,
yeah. That'd be a great daily.
Yeah.
And the E92 GTS.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I mean, there's loads. You ask me tomorrow, it'll be different. Yeah. I mean, I'm a sucker, to be fair, talking about supercars. At one point, like the ultimate dream car, probably F12 TDF.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's special.
Fair enough.
That's special.
Yeah.
The noise.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Just screaming V12 through a tunnel type vibe. Yeah. Wow. I suppose the thing that is quite clear on your channel is, it, as you just said, it's not all supercars, it's not all hypercars. It's quite literally, you not day-to-day stuff, but it's attainable, affordable cars that people can have a lot of the time. So, there will be a 335D and there'll be a, why is that the better car over, let's say, an M3 every day? Or, there seems to be quite a lot on your channel, which I think that's why a lot of people watch that, is because it's your attainable cars you're reviewing, as opposed to the supercars and stuff.
Yeah, I think a lot of channels kind of just get a bit blinded because they've got access to these fantastic cars from manufacturers. I'm not going to be wrong, I'd love to be in that position one day, but from my understanding, I can't relate to those cars. I can relate to a 335D, I can relate to an M3, because these are what the normal working man can achieve, or woman, can afford. So I think, well, if we keep it relatable, then the person watching can also relate. But it's also the way you approach it as an angle. You can just stood there for 10 minutes and just talk a load of crap about the car. You're going to turn off. You've got to keep it interesting as well. But relatable cars, attainable cars are definitely probably there's not many people doing it.
Yeah, no.
In an interesting way.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to say interesting. I don't know.
Well, that's it. If you're looking at buying a car, you sort of type in, Lamborghini, Gallardo, or the Huracan review, and you find your top channels, your Top Gears there, your auto car, whatever. But if you're looking at buying a 335D, you type that in YouTube, and you're more likely to find your video, because, as you say, you've got a bit of a niche there where your bigger reviewing channels aren't doing that.
But the percentage of people actually searching for a 335D, I bet you, is bigger than people searching for a Lamborghini, Huracan or whatever.
Yeah. Good point.
That's it. So I think from that aspect, it's good.
Yeah, it is. It's a real nice.
And niche. I prefer, honestly, if someone's to ask me, I've got a Lamborghini Revuelto there for you to review, or you can go and review that BMW M340D. I'll be like, okay, give me the keys to the BMW. Or it might not be the BMW, I'm just saying because it's BMW. Or someone said to me, there's a Audi S5 TDI. Or give me the S5, I'll do the S5.
Yeah.
Because I can actually give a thorough review on that.
Yeah.
Whereas the Revuelto is like, I'm in that. Like, it's what do you want me to say, guys?
Yeah, it's a V12, 1,000 horsepower car.
Yeah. I mean, if you're looking to buy one anyway, I'm not going to tempt you, am I?
No. Sure.
You're going to go ahead with it. You got the money to do it, so you don't need to hear from me.
No.
But it's quite interesting though when you watch reviews or you buy a car based on someone else's opinion.
Yeah. You're right.
Everyone goes and watches it. Like when you go and buy clothes, if you try it on, you like it, you buy it. Whereas with a car, you'll test drive it, but you'll probably still go home and watch the YouTube reviews, and you're like, I did like it. I agree with what he's saying, but I don't. But I also agree that that's not a good point about the car, so I might go and get the other one too.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It really is. Whereas the car is probably something you spend maybe the second most time of the day in, or something.
Yeah.
To and from work.
Yeah.
And you're buying it based on someone else's opinion.
Sure, yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
So you hold quite a bit of influence when you think of it. You know, when I have people comment saying, "Oh, thanks for the review. I've bought one."
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I hope I was right.
I hope so. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
It was a crap car.
In 2 years' time, I wish I want to listen to him.
Everybody talks about like Mercedes interiors taking a bit of a dive, and I've never really been a massive fan of Merc, if I'm being totally honest with you. But like black shiny plastic just always comes to mind. What do you think to like Mercedes interiors nowadays? Considering I've actually not drove one in ages, but
I think they look good. I just think, there's a combination of a few parts which just make it feel a bit cheap.
Yeah, black shiny plastic.
However, you go up in the range and they are built quite well.
Yeah.
But it's like black shiny plastic I'm not a fan of. Put some like aluminium or something else.
Yeah, that's why I quite like BMs, because they do, a lot of people are saying like BM interiors are boring, but they are so well refined. And to be fair, there's not a lot going on, but what is going on, they've done it right.
Oh yeah.
I think with BMW interiors is the fact that they're driver focused too.
Yeah.
They're so simple.
Yeah.
So when you're driving, you don't need a load of screens to go and you're like, well, how do I turn this bloody fan off?
Oh no. Yeah.
You know, with a BMW, it's one click, that's it, it's done.
Yeah.
It's the little things which go a long way.
Yeah, too. Absolutely. Yeah. No, totally agree. I think simplicity actually sometimes is better.
100%. You know, you go back to 2007 BMWs. I had an E91 320D. The interior was so boring.
Yeah.
For someone else, but I loved it.
Yeah.
Because it was built well. Everything was just so easy to locate, and it was nice.
Yeah. Timeless design, really. Yeah.
Where did your last name come from? I was actually thinking, to be fair, Haftavani sounds a bit like, it does actually sound like Ferrari Haftavani.
Yeah,
Lamborghini Haftavani, doesn't it?
Just start a clothing merchant. Giorgio Armani. So changed to Max Haftavani.
You've started something there.
Of course, I've thought about it before.
Yeah.
So the actual name, so I use Haftavani. It's actually double-barreled.
Oh, is it?
But if I start a review saying, "Hi, I'm Max Techian Haftavani," it's going to add another 4 seconds on, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've got a double-barrel first name and a double-barrel second name, so I hear you.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. We won't go there.
Well, you can if you want.
We ain't got enough time.
So, the full name is Techian Haftavani.
Yeah.
So it originates from it's Armenian/Iranian.
Okay, yeah.
So if there's an Armenian watching, they'll probably ask me, well, why don't I use Techian? Because you look at most people who has an Armenian name, their surname mostly ends in either IAN or YAN. Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
Yeah,
she's
Armenian,
she's Armenian.
Yeah.
Do you watch football, any of you?
Yes, yeah.
Henrik Mkhitaryan?
Yeah.
He's played for United?
Yeah.
YAN?
Yeah.
Well, that was a great move. I'm a United fan. Obviously,
there you go.
It was meant to be Armenian. And when he moved to United, it's like, wow.
It was just meant to be that.
It was, It was meant to be. It's from that area of the world, because my dad was actually born in Iran.
Yeah.
In Tehran, but of Armenian parents. So he was born in an Armenian family. Brought up in an Armenian school, because there was a big settlement, big community of Armenians in Iran because of the Armenian genocide. But his dad, my granddad, my grandmother, they were Armenian. I'm Armenian, really, half Armenian. My mum's English.
Yeah.
So when I go on Car Wow, sometimes I'll wear an Armenian T-shirt.
Yeah.
Non-political. It's nothing to do with politics, but it's just the fact that I want to resonate with the Armenian community.
Yeah, sure.
It's because I want them to be. I want them to feel proud.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that I've got Armenian in me.
Yeah.
And it has had a bit of reaction, actually, because when I first worn a Armenian hoodie, I got a load of Armenian comments, and actually a few Armenian followers actually reached out to me saying, "Oh, we love you, thank you."
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because the Armenian culture is like very family focused. It's, if you're Armenian, I'm Armenian, that means we're brothers.
Yeah.
Sure. that sort of vibe, really.
Yeah.
That sort of culture. And Armenia was actually the first ever country to adopt Christianity.
Oh, really? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And I've been to both countries. Been to Armenia and Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pre-2012, if the US is watching.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Have you been to any of these countries before you come over? Yeah. Fill your Esther out.
I have, but before 2012.
Yeah. I love it.
When we were away on the trip, we saw a couple of larders, didn't we? And you sort of seemed quite interested in that. And obviously, I suppose, does that align with maybe history then? Or
So a larder, right? So me and my dad really like cars from the Middle East because of that. Every time we went to Iran, they had something called a Paycon. So that's the Iranian version of a Hillman Hunter.
Oh wow!
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So a British car.
Yeah.
You go to Iran, there's loads of them. They're all used as taxis, and how they lock them is with a padlock.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's central locking.
Yeah.
When you go to Armenia, it's full of larders because they're ex-Soviet. Soviet era. Obviously, larders is Russian.
Yeah.
So we've always said we always want to bring a larder Niva 4x4 to the UK.
Yeah.
So next year, me and my dad, we're gonna go to Armenia. I'm going to document all this. We're going to buy a larder Niva and drive it back to the UK.
Oh, nice. I like it. Great idea. Yeah.
That's something that's not been done before.
No.
And I just think it'd be cool to have a larder Niva in the UK.
Yeah.
You never see them.
No, I was going to say, I don't think I've ever even seen one in person. So, yeah.
And they've got a massive cult following.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're probably a crap car.
Yeah.
They're so cheaply made.
Yeah.
But they're normally the best cars.
Yeah, but in a way that it's so bad it's good almost.
Yes.
Character.
Yes.
Yeah, your steering will be quite washy, but that's great. It's fun.
I don't think I've actually kind of let the fact that I'm going to drive a Lada Niva back from Armenia to the UK, let it sink in yet, because that's going to be quite a crap journey.
When you're broken down in Turkey, you'll probably then.
It's not quite the M140i, is it?
I said to my dad, I said, have they got air conditioning?
Yeah.
He said, no. I said, it's not going to be fun. He said, it's okay. We'll drive it down the road and they can fit it there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, imagine buying a car, driving down the road, said, okay, can you fit aircon for me?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that's the plan for next year.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, so I think that'll be a cool video when it comes out.
Yeah,
nice.
Absolutely. I know. I'm already looking forward to that.
Yeah, look out for that. I love that. We talked about it before, didn't we? Just like buying £1,000 banger and just going on a road trip and seeing how long we can last.
Yeah, that's it. No, I think again, come back to your Top Gear days. That's what they did. They bought a car you buy a car for £100 back in the day.
Yeah.
Buy a car for £100, go on a road trip with it, see what you can do with it, have a challenge along the way, and that's I guess probably where now we want to do that. We want to relive those Top Gear days.
Yeah, exactly.
Likewise for yourself.
And I think that's why now road trips are so popular.
Right. Okay.
I think.
Well, it always used to be the case. Like Top Gear's best driving road. You'd find them in Italy, wouldn't you? On the and you go be on the Stelvio Pass, and you'd be on, all these Swiss roads and stuff. And that's where I suppose the inspired people like yourself to.
I think there is that, but also I think technology has made it easy.
Yeah,
you just go on Google, type in the best roads to drive, Google Maps. And you off. Whereas back then, you had to go actively searching for the good roads, and they were probably less.
Get your maps out.
That was one of my questions actually. How on earth? Because you do find these like little gems of roads, and how on earth do you come across them? Is it literally a case of sitting on Google, scouting the area out?
Yeah.
Or is it local knowledge?
Probably a mix of both. Obviously, are we on about European or UK?
European, to be honest.
Yeah. So I don't have the luxury of going out and scouting the roads because that increases cost. Going out, hiring a car, staying in hotels.
Yeah.
So you want to keep your costs low, of course. But that goes so in the future that might happen.
Yeah.
Because you want to ensure you're providing the best experience for the people booking on your road trips. At the minute, it's probably a mixture of Google Street View. Hours and hours of looking through that. Also forums. Speaking to people, what do you think is the best road in the Pamplona area or something like that? And you always kind of get, after you look on a few websites, you kind of get like a common road, which a lot of people say, and you kind of know, right, they're obviously saying it's good. You can't really go much wrong with that.
Yeah.
So that'll be fine.
Yeah. No, because it was. And that was the thing, you don't mind. What I noticed was the drive to and from, boring. Like, you sat on motorways, aren't you? But the whole trip we were on, We never one point got, God, we've done so much driving today. We did like 6, 7, 8 hours driving every day. Didn't feel it because you're enjoying it, you know, on twisty roads, driving the cars to what they're supposed to be driven at. And you just notice the difference between driving a motorway and literally what the tour is, and find all these roads. You just couldn't get enough of it, to be honest with you.
No, for sure. When you're going from location to location, it's not about getting there the fast way possible. It's about getting there in the best way possible. Isn't it?
Enjoying what you're on. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, or if you're in France, paying for a toll road.
Or
in Italy, to be fair, that's mad as well. The type of toll roads in Italy. In fact, the Italians are mad, to be fair, driving in Italy. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, well, we've experienced that firsthand last year. It's a different lifestyle. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Although it was the Englishman who knocked a bloke off his bike and then crashed into a woman.
Yeah. Okay. What we said earlier about Louis crashing two cars together. When he does that in real life.
Crash in Italy. Literally said. We're on our way back. I've said this before anyway, but we were on our way back and I was like, oh yeah, this car been great. We've not had one issue, blah, 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 blah. I pulled out the hotel, turned left on a right only. But I was impatient. And then got even more impatient when somebody went go on a green light. So I went to go around them, knocked this bike over and then corrected and then hit the car in the middle lane.
Oh, this lovely M235i had scratches down both sides.
I quickly got rid of that. I got back. Got it all sorted, got it like ceramic coated, got it all valeted and went, nah, get rid of it.
You can't unsee what it's been through.
Yeah.
If I was bought that car, I do apologise, but you don't know what it is.
No, we were saying this. The company bought it and then just went full Birmingham spec on it anyway, didn't they?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Black wheels,
no regrets.
Splitters.
I'm not going to tell them.
Tinted windows, that's it. The whole lot.
So whoever's bought it, I don't think they're going to be worried about its previous history. That's going to be driven harder.
So you've offended Birmingham.
No, there's a Birmingham spec. I personally are not, but there'll be loads of people out there, Birmingham spec car, Bradford spec. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Talkin Shop wouldn't be possible without our title sponsor, Eclipse Diagnostics. Eclipse are the leading suppliers of JAL Test, the #1 heavy-duty vehicle, vessel and machinery multi-brand diagnostic tools. If you're working on cars, trucks, boats or machinery, be assured we have the solution capable of performing all of your OEM and dealer level functionality. Whether you're looking to force a regen, trace a wiring fault, or want to program an ECU, we've got you covered, with manufacturer repair manuals and a dedicated technical support team to keep your fleet moving. Enquire today and quote code TalkinShop to receive a free cable saver with your diagnostic order, including product training at your premises. Thanks, Eclipse, and back to the podcast.
We talked about this a little bit, but have you got any idea what videos will do better than others when you're filming them? Do you ever film them and go, yeah, this one's going to do all right, this one? Or is it the ones that you least expect to do well that do well?
You know what, I think if I knew that, it'd be a lot more successful than what it is. You shoot a video and you think, oh, I'll do well that. And then you're posting, you're like, it does mediocre.
Yeah.
And then I always put as much effort into a video as possible in terms of like the quality of what I'm saying, but maybe like the quality of like the video, I might not have enough time to get that extra bit. Yeah. So I'll say to myself, no, it's not going to do as well that because I didn't manage to get the rolling bits or didn't manage to get those flybys.
Yeah.
And then you're posting like, it's got 50,000 views that.
Yeah.
How's that done that?
Yeah. Well.
Because it hasn't met my quality standards and what I want, but yet it's exceeded a video which I filmed last week, which had a better quality video.
Yeah.
So I think that there seems to be a good recipe though. Any diesel BMW.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's the
they
formula.
Seem to do well.
That's the formula.
Yeah. They seem to do well.
Yeah.
Obviously BMW's got a big cult following.
Yeah.
Audi RS cars do well. People like Audi RS cars, RS3s, RS5s. You know, the V8 ones, the RS4s. They're great. They're great to film. Supercars don't tend to do that well on my channel.
Okay.
I just think because they're a bit unrelatable.
Yeah.
If it was a new car, if it was a new supercar, then yes, it probably will do well because people want to know the latest technology.
Yeah.
They want, well, what's the power on this? What's the colour? What does it look like? How fast it is? Is it? SUVs always do well as well. People love SUVs.
Yeah, they're everywhere in the minute.
Interesting.
Yeah. Everyone's got one.
Yeah, I suppose that's that thing, coming back to it again. If you're going to buy one, you search it, don't you?
Yes.
And how many other people have done, as you say, reviewing the the diesel BMs and stuff. It's a nice niche you've got there. So it's that's why probably you find it does pretty well. Yeah.
Well, I reviewed. I went through a time where I had quite a lot of performance cars on the channel, and luckily I have a friend called Nathan. Hello, Nathan. He has a car dealership and he sells all sorts of cars.
Oh, brilliant!
So I rang him up, said, "Have you got anything in? I'd like to review something quite not normal, but non-performance." And he said, "Well, have a look on our website, see which one you want to take away." So I had a look, and there was this 2020 Range Rover Evoque. Okay, and I thought, you know what? I think that makes a great second-hand buy. A lot of people will be looking at them. Yeah. So if I do that video and just kind of title it, "Should you buy a second-hand Range Rover Evoque?"
Yeah.
Surely that's got to be good.
Range Rover on a budget type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I videoed it, did it. And the thing, what you'll find when I post non-performance cars, they do really bad at first. First 24 hours, they don't perform well at all. But I always, I've learned to deal with this now. I know they won't do well in the first part of the video, part of the kind of 24 hours, 48 hours. But I said, right, I'll revisit that video in a week.
Yeah.
And that car, so I did a Range Rover Evoque, posted the review. Before that review, I posted it at the new M4 CS. The Range Rover Evoque has got double the reviews of the M4 CS.
Wow.
And you're like, that just shows it's not just all about what you review, and it's how you review it.
Yeah.
And how you portray that video.
Yeah.
And I had a few comments on the Evoque saying, "What are you doing reviewing this? It's a normal car. I'm not interested in this."
Yeah.
And to be fair, other people comment saying, "Well, although I'm a car enthusiast, I'm quite interested to know about all cars."
Yeah.
And people still can't get over the fact
that you reviewed it.
No, that I review that I don't have a pick and choice of. I can't pick and choose what car I review. Literally, I get cars from people who reach out to me. So I don't go to manufacturers and say, "Can I review that?" "Oh, I'm thinking of reviewing a Ford Mustang today. I'll go and do one." No, I don't have options. It's what, Louis, you reach out to me. "What car have you got?"
"Oh, Macan S."
You say, "Well, I've got a Macan S." "Okay, go on. There's a date. We'll go and review it." Whereas you reach out to me, you got the M3, and that's it. It's all private cars. There's only now there's a few more press cars coming on, which is great to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, all the channel's been built on private individuals, and really appreciated that. It's,
Yeah. Do you know why you probably had so many views on that Range Rover Evoque? Because every young girl that wants to graduate from a Fiat 500 or a Mercedes A-Class goes up to a Range Rover.
So they're the next OnlyFans model.
Basically.
So they've upgraded.
Yes.
So how you know an OnlyFans model is doing well?
Yes.
Where's that?
It's not wrong. It's not wrong. Yeah. So they're in a GT3 RS and then I'm clapping. Yeah.
That's it.
Whoa. Up here.
I just clarified that.
Yeah. Do you prefer to do the reviews or the road trips? Because I imagine actually is it a stupid question? Because when you're on the road trips, I'm sure it's actually sweet, but then planning the road trips would not be for me, to be fair.
There's always a hard balance when you're on a road trip, because you got to remember when Aaron came on our Spain tour, there was only 9 cars on that, wasn't there?
Yeah.
8 or 9 cars.
That was it.
Whereas last week I was in the Dolomites with 23 cars.
Yeah.
Both of those events I only got 1 video of the Spain and I got 2 videos on the Dolomites. So I'm there. I've got a video to do. I don't have to do the video. I just do it for the subscribers. So I've got a video to make, and I've also got near enough 50 people to look after on the Dolomites. And I've got people messaging me, and you're trying to make sure you don't make the wrong turn because you've got all the people following you whilst also saying something about a car.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on, and you're like, "Oh, did I get that bit on the car?" And to be fair, my girlfriend Hannah helps me out a lot with video on the road trip, because there's only so much you can physically do. And they're right, just film that landscape for a minute. Can you film me? She's probably on the go more than me.
Yeah,
that was apparent, to be honest. I saw behind the scenes actually that as a duo you work really well. To be honest. It's I think with literally just doing the things you can't physically do when you're driving and concentrating what's behind you. Yeah.
So I always make sure the navigation's turned on because sometimes you can just press mute That's how you miss a turning. You've got to be on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard balance, but it's fun.
Yeah.
But the road trips though, in the videos, none of it's really scripted. It's just kind of just going with the flow.
Yeah.
Saying what you see. Whereas the reviews, they're not scripted. I've just got bits of information written down, because when you look at a car, right, I'm reviewing, like tomorrow I'm reviewing with Racing Driver Sam, CarWow, not with CarWow, but Racing Driver Sam on the Driven Plus channel. I'm we're doing a track battle with the GI Yaris M140i, and you've got to know your stuff, because it's hard to remember everything about one car. So you've got to have some sort of sheet to reference.
Unless you're Shmee.
Well,
that guy is, I like the stuff he spits out. He went to, is it Quail? Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
I've seen God, the stuff he spits out about cars. I'm like, where do you store all this? Yeah. Like the information he's got is insane. Yeah. Like the detail that he knows off the top of his head, and he'll just do it all, just like spit it all. It's unreal. To be fair play to him.
Well, I did a video recently at BMW headquarters.
Yeah,
and they had like a load of classic BMWs on the top floor.
Saw that.
Yeah,
that was off the top of my head.
Yeah,
of course.
Oh, nice. Yeah. BMW.
Or when you're passionate about something, it's easy to. Well, that's it. It's easy to talk about something when you're passionate about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's actually interesting what you said, to be fair, because you've got all these hypercars at Quail. I was watching this video, and it was actually quite a boring video, because I'm not overly interested in a lot of the cars, because they do seem like they're not real. But like you said, if you did a video on a load of BMWs, I'd be more inclined to watch that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, again, it's, as you said earlier, it's attainable stuff. Like for us, your M4s, your M3s, your Porsches, your 911s, it's stuff that we can look at and go, that's stuff that I could.
Yeah. And you can actually drive it without worried about raindrop going on it, or stone chip or whatever. Yeah. Generally. Anyway.
Unless you mean. OCD. Yeah. But so credit where it's due. I suppose these road trips are a nice headache at times, but I can imagine there's a hell of a lot of planning that goes into it. Yeah,
they're cool. I mean, when you're driving roads like that,
it's it's all worth it in the end. But
what's the worst thing that's happened on a road trip so far?
Probably our first European road trip. We had some people caught speeding. So we were on the German Autobahn.
Yeah,
and there was about 26 cars, all stickered up, Driven Plus. And there were two individuals that were racing on an Autobahn. So they were holding the traffic back.
Yeah.
And then racing, which is a big no-no in Germany.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big no-no. So the police was coming, and it was busy.
Too slow, 9.
Yeah. So it was a busy Autobahn, right? So some locals must have phoned in the local police and sent the footage. So they got dash cam footage of this happening.
Oh, no.
Sent it to the police. So the police came, and for some reason, they stopped every one of us, 26 cars, in a busy Autobahn on the side of the road.
Oh, God. It's just not safe, is it?
Well, hats off to the German police. Yeah. How they managed to do that was great. The logistics there to stop 26 cars. Yeah. And we weren't all together. We were...
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, we weren't all together. But the one thing that made us stand out was the stickers.
Yeah.
So, might change that going forward in the future.
Right. Guilty by association.
Yeah. But, anyway, so they stopped us over. They asked for our V5, insurance documents, the general kind of what they do. And they managed to find these two individuals who were doing this. And they were, the first thing was €3,000 on the spot fine.
Oh.
They had to pay it there and then. Or they have the car taken off them.
Yeah.
I feel as if the police just made that up on the spot.
Yeah, a bit extreme.
Yeah, it was a bit extreme. And maybe they tried to make an example of them for the rest. But that wasn't it. So they had all this information on these two individuals. When they got home, I think a couple of weeks later or a few months later, they had another fine through the post for another €3,000.
Joking! Oh my!
Yeah.
Did they pay that one?
Personally, I wouldn't have. No, but I believe they did. Yeah.
Just don't take that car back to Germany.
Yeah. I wouldn't have paid it, but
yeah.
Wow. That's almost a lot.
Sorry, you can get a £3,000 fine on the spot and then another £3,000 fine.
Almost like I'm not saying this did happen, but it's almost like the 3,000. Right, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who's to say that's gone?
I think it's nobody's. Well,
where's the proof?
Yeah, who's got that in the car?
Yeah, that's it,
€3,000 in cash.
Wow,
that's the thing. Unless they've got some card machine and they go into their own bank account.
That's it. Credit card. I mean,
I'm surprised that with Germany. You know, if you were in Switzerland, I thought that's where you were going to say, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm surprised with it being Germany and on the Autobahn. But that's what you don't realise. If you've not been on the Autobahn, you don't. It's not this road where it's all just no speed limit. It's actually crap to drive on a lot of the time. It's actually frustrating, isn't it?
Do you know what?
Nobody does the same driving speed.
We did it just before we went on your trip. And generalised, it's motorway. You can go as fast as you like on these autobahns, but actually in practice, if you just want to just chill out and just do 78 mile an hour, you can't. Because there'll be some little family hatchback.
Or there's an X5 up your arse.
Yeah,
you can't
just you can't just put it into efficient and go, right, I'm having a break for a bit. You've got to be on it. You've just got to go.
It's either 90 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour. That's the annoying thing of it.
Behind a truck.
Yeah,
that's it.
I did get a top speed on Autobahn though, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, a couple of years ago in my old M4 competition.
Yeah. You don't have it's a good job as well, because you don't actually get a long time to do it. I don't know what the longest stretch of like unrestricted is, but there's actually not that.
Well, there's some good bits on the Nürburgring.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Get everybody warmed
you can
up.
see for miles.
Yeah.
So I got 177.
Wow, that's
wow.
Do you know what? That speed, you're not looking here, are you? You're looking right down.
Yeah,
the road.
you're looking down there, and the white lines almost become one thick, like one straight line.
Yeah.
But I do want to break the 200 mile an hour.
Oh, really?
One day. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
You got to do it.
Yeah, it's a tick box, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
I've been 200 mile an hour.
And it's getting easier and easier in cars as well.
Oh,
nowadays. It's amazing.
Even in, say, like, just saloon cars now, you're almost there, aren't you? It's mind bending. I mean,
well, I bet your M3, if yours is standard or tuned.
It's had this CS software on, so it's been lifted to like 186.
You didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
But like your M3, if you could easily give that 700 horsepower.
Yeah.
That would easily do 200 miles an hour.
Yeah. I don't doubt it.
Easily.
Yeah.
But then you're restricted by tyres.
Yes, true. Yeah, of course you are.
I think the tyres are rated to like 186.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So that's where it obviously ups it to the factory limit. Yeah. That's been done since you've been in it, by the way.
What's that? Sorry.
The CS Flash.
Oh, is it? Oh, so it's even faster.
Up to about 530 brake now. So
wow.
Yeah. Yes. Animal. Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. You don't realise how different a competition and a CS is. Well, you obviously appreciate that with your M4, but they are noticeably different in terms of software.
Massively, and I don't think a lot of people actually realise how different a competition car is from a CS, because they just see it and think, well, why would I pay that much when I can just get a competition for cheaper? Okay, fair enough. If you're going to buy if you're going to buy the two cars and you're going to end up tuning it, putting new suspension on it, then just buy the competition and then do it. But regardless of whatever modifications you're going to put on that competition car, and if you put it next to a CS, what's everyone going to look at? Yeah. Regardless of how much you spend on it, you're going to look at the CS because it's come from BMW like that.
That's it.
And therefore, it's cooler.
Yeah. They've spent millions of pounds making it. Well, not millions of pounds, but they've spent that sort of money refining that car to what it is. Yeah. It's so no, I totally get that. Have you still got your CS?
I've still got my CS. Yeah.
You were sort of toying with moving it on, weren't you? At some point.
Yes, I am in the next couple of months. I'm going to sell that car.
Okay.
Because I just feel as I've had that car 3 years this month now, and it's been the best car I've ever owned. Mm-hmm. Yeah, best car. But you guys probably experienced this. When you've had a car and you love it, you say, I'm not going to sell this. And I never said it. I did say I was never going to sell it. But you just come to a point where you say to yourself, what can I possibly do more with this car?
Yeah.
I've took it on track days. I've took it to the Nürburgring. I've took it around Europe. I've made a lot of memories in that car. Do I need to keep it anymore? Because it's at a point where, it's like a sitting ornament which you're paying this big money for.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, do I have to keep it? I've got the M140i there, which is only 3 seconds slower than the M4 on track.
It's scary, isn't it?
You know, when you think, and of course, the M4 is a much better car.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've done everything I wanted with it. It's been on CarWow. It's but that's going to move on.
I wish these performance cars were like affordable enough so you'd never had to sell your car. Wouldn't it be great if, you know, it's like a pair of trainers or something? You buy it, you keep it, and okay, if one day they're absolutely knackered and shagged, then that's it. But I just wish you could, you know, have every car.
You're watching
from, you know, the driver license.
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it. And you are
sorry, then forget that.
Yeah,
forget that it depreciates.
Yeah,
keep it. How good would that be? I mean, if you need a big garage.
Yeah, I know in a couple of years' time.
Yeah,
well, not a couple, in a few years' time, I'm going to regret selling it.
Yeah,
but.
Yeah, it's the here and now, isn't it? You know, you can put that money into something else that you're going to enjoy more. Yeah. You know, so
we want to, when we get some money back. We've said as well that Macan that we've got, like, it's a nice luxury car without having to spend ridiculous amounts of money. It's got good power without having to be a GTS. It does everything really well other than corner. It's body roll galore, but
what with the Porsche?
Yeah.
Really?
It's obviously an SUV as well, isn't it? So
I think
and even in Sport Plus,
SUV, the Macan was quite good.
Yeah, when it's in Sport Plus, it's pretty good. And if you're really giving it power out the corner, but if you haven't got that luxury because there's a car in front of you and you're approaching the corner a bit too quick, there isn't. Or if your mate's in a hatchback in front of you, or a 911, and he's going around a corner, then it's a little bit different. Then you do feel it, because you feel like you could go in the corner at the same speed as them.
And you're like, now it's an SUV.
Yeah, 100%. But that would be like a car where, like, I just feel like it doesn't age. I'd want to keep it forever. If I can get to a point where I don't need to sell that and just say, we'll just use that as a daily, like a pop to the shops and just keep it forever, keep it maintained, that would be mega.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Yeah.
If only.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. But knowing me, I'd get bored anyway.
Yeah.
I'd get bored.
But you mentioned CarWow. I mean, have you been working them for a while? How did that all come around originally?
Not working with CarWow. It's just probably helping them out, and they helped me out in a way too.
Yeah.
It all started with Troy. Mm-hmm. So he had probably one of the world's first customer McLaren 750S delivered to a customer.
Is that what we've just seen, by the way? The Troy number plate?
Yep. Yeah, that's the car. Yeah, so he's had it wrapped. So he had that car delivered on 23rd of December 2023.
Wow, it must be, it was an early car.
Yeah. A very early car. Yeah. It is a, what was it, 7? What plate would that be? 70?
End of 23, 70.
So it'd be a 73 plate.
Yeah.
73 plate 750, which is quite rare.
Yeah.
Now, before he had that car delivered, he messaged Matt Watson on LinkedIn. I'm getting this car. Do you want to do anything with it? And then Matt and Troy were back in two. And they're like, yeah, sure, we will. So then Matt put Troy in contact with the producer, Rory. And then Troy was going to let CarWow know when he had delivery of the McLaren, which was in December. Mm-hmm. So January, we went down to CarWow, did the drag race with the 750S, Huracan Performante, 296 GTB, and a 911 Turbo S.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
So that was the first drag race that I attended. I didn't appear in the race because it was the first time we ever met. And it was an experience. It was great. You know, great to meet new people, great to meet Matt, and great to meet Sam too. It was great first time I ever met Sam there, and a few other Tommy too, and everyone was just great to get along with, because you're there and you're like, I've watched CarWow for years.
Yeah.
And now I'm there and seeing how an actual drag race is performed. And then since then, Troy got a delivery of the Range Rover Sport SV. So that was the first. So I'll tell you a story about the Range Rover Sport SV. So I think, how can I say this? So I think JLR might actually hate me because of the Range Rover Sport SV. I think. Just disclaimer there.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not going to state any facts.
Did you cause maybe a few customers to think twice about their lovely, precious new vehicle?
We'll come on to that in a minute. So, yes. So January 2024, Troy had delivery of the Range Rover Sport SV, first customer car again. So it was that early. I had the channel at the time, and we were doing reviews, and I thought, right, let's get a review on the Sport SV. First one ever. I got my review out on the Sport SV before the embargo lifted for worldwide media.
Oh, wow.
So you could imagine, right?
Wow. Yeah.
I had JLR on me saying, what are you going to be saying? How are you going to portray this? At the time, I only had like 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So it was still a relatively small channel for, automotive. And I had this kind of big thing to release, because I think when you're on YouTube, you kind of need something. You kind of need a break.
Yeah.
You need that something to get you out there.
How did they find out? Did you have to just?
Oh, I can't remember. I think they got wind of it. I think through like the main dealer.
Yeah.
And the main dealer told head office, and they got wind of it like that. So there was. I never actually spoke to JLR, but I only heard through Troy what they were saying. So the first time I did a review on it, it was a great car. Right? It was fantastic. And at the time, I don't know if you can remember, JLR had a big problem with the insurance. So I made a point in that video of showing how much it cost Troy to insure them. And it's like something like £900 for the year. They loved that because it was cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the actual reality was different. But I was just trying to highlight the fact that Troy bought this car and this is how much it was to insure it. They loved the review. It went out a week before Top Gear released theirs and everything. Oh, fair. And if you have a look, Carbo actually reviewed that particular Sport SV, Troy's Sport SV, and Troy was actually in that video. So we had a great relationship from the start with Carwow. Things changed with the Sport SV. So this was never our fault. Things happen. It was the car's fault. The transfer case or the transfer box, I don't know what it was, something to do with how the power was delivered, failed. It was only sending power to 2 out of the 4 wheels. There was some traction control issue. And it happened quite early on in our ownership. And by the time our review had already been out on the car. So they got wind of it. They knew what happened. And just trying to think, best way to say this. You have to be careful. You do. And they were making a thing of letting us come down. They're going to get us in press cars. We're going to build a relationship. And it all went very quiet. And it was like, it feels if it's just like a dangling sweet, like,
please don't post it.
Yeah. I thought, well, I've got an opportunity here. The fact that I'm not thinking about what views and subscribers are going to generate. My channel, I'm very honest. I don't like to not tell the truth, because that's how you gain your credibility.
I think they knew they made a bad car.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was a great car. It was because it used the same M5 engine, M5 CS. And it was great. The suspension, the engineering of it.
It was great because fantastic. It had something from a BMW. Yeah, smoking like a true BMW man.
There he goes.
No, it was the carbon fiber bonnet that did it for me.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Yeah.
No, they're cool. They're really cool cars.
I think they're really cool.
Yeah,
it was just a shame it gained the reputation it did. Which was probably
good media though.
Probably thanks to us. Probably, sure. Maybe, don't know. Who knows? So yeah, me and Troy decided to document the problem with the car and post it, and that went viral. It was.
How well did it do? How viral?
I think it had like 200,000 views.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And they only made 500 of these models.
Wow.
So we both think every one of those 500 people who had their order for an SV must have definitely seen it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But that wasn't the only thing that went wrong. We had a couple of suspension issues, we think, and we took it back. And Troy decided it's unreliable. It's his daily car. He needs trust in the car. So he said, just let you know, Max, I'm going to reject the car and ask for a refund. He said, would you like to do a video on it? I said, yeah, okay, let's do it.
Wow.
So we did that video, and I think it caused a lot of other people to do that too. Hand the keys back and get a refund. I don't know if that's fact.
But if you see other people with the same issues, you're going to naturally think, this is a problem. And if these people know a little bit about cars and they're handing that back, maybe I should be too.
Yeah.
And you can't blame people for that.
No, you can't. And it is what it is. It's a shame. I don't think... I'd love to build a relationship with JLR for sure, because their products are great, you know, and that they are fantastic. But I'm not the only media...
Well, we can all get it wrong, you know. You don't have to...
Yeah, but there is that...
The best get it wrong.
I just think they could have a better relationship with channels.
Yeah.
You know, to help their brand out.
Yeah.
At times.
Yeah.
I think they could have... You know, it'd be great to have a relationship with JLR, because it was just the fact that we had that car and things were going wrong. We had no choice but to document it, because it's truthful, isn't it?
Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing your job properly.
No, I'm very positive about JLR. I love their products. My dad had he's been a massive Range Rover fan since I was 11, 12. He's always had Range Rovers. I've got a Range Rover myself, L322.
Have you really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Right.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of Range Rovers.
Yeah.
Well,
my dad's included. He loves it. He's had 3 now and loves it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a Land Rover Defender.
Yeah.
90. The one that came before the TDI engine.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, like a 1989 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So he's got one of them. Talking about JLR.
There it is. There
they are.
That's the pinnacle. That's the pinnacle.
Let's not get on Jaguar. It's a shame.
Yeah, they nailed it with that.
Yeah, they did.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You all remember that Jeremy Clarkson 2014 one?
V6 one.
Yeah.
That's it. Pre-OPF.
That video, everyone went, Jaguar was cool again.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
The pinnacle, the last of the best, I think.
I've missed that. Yeah. I wish I was this age 5 years, 6 years ago, because I probably would have got one. But I think I've missed that.
Yeah, I think obviously everyone's seen the commercial, the latest Jaguar one, and I seen like a TikTok the other day, Jaguar commercial 2024 versus 2014 or something, and it was just such a massive difference. That, you know, they're all about V8 engines and the actual cat.
Yeah.
Whereas now, no explanation needed really, isn't it?
No, that's it. Everyone's seen it. It's I mean, what can you say to that?
But that's for JLR.
That's it. So it could have been very different. It could have been very different. But
it could have been. But
you were speaking the truth at the time.
Correct.
And what happened? And that's that. You weren't out to get them. You weren't out to tarnish anybody's.
No,
definitely not. You were just speaking about what was happening on that car.
Yeah. Speaking about our experiences with that car. That's all. We weren't making any remarks up. We were truthful at the end of the day.
And buyers have a right to know what that is.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I don't know how true this is, but apparently, right, I believe that because of our videos online, there was an internal memo sent out to all Land Rover dealers on how to deal with the response from a Driven Plus video. I believe that happened. I can't confirm whether it did or not.
Yeah.
But I got told.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Your name's been on a memo somewhere.
Yeah. There was an internal memo.
Yeah. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thing,
yeah. Talk about advertising your channel, Max. I mean, strengths you go to. To get yourself some good views. I mean, come on. You've done pretty well there. Yeah.
I asked somebody who has worked for Jag for a long time. I sort of asking a few questions the other day about where they are now and this, advert that they came out with, or this rebrand, or whatever it is they're going through at the minute. Like a sex change, isn't it? Really, it's like this weird.
I think we've got a new CEO for Jaguar now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It might change again.
Yeah. There you go.
So I heard that. And the person that brought all in this,
it's gone again.
Agenda in, if you like, is moved.
Brilliant.
So they've changed advertising agencies, and they've also changed CEOs. So the brand now might take a completely different route.
Yeah.
Well, it's quite an interesting viewpoint on it, but where could we go as a brand? The people that love us as a brand, generally the older generations, they love our older cars. They love the heritage. Brilliant. But they're not buying new Jags anymore. And, they're the ones who are complaining about the brand and the direction and the cars that we're bringing out nowadays, but they're not buying the cars. So they were sort of like damned if they do, damned if they don't, really, because we're not selling cars. But if we don't do something, we ain't going to sell cars. So.
Well, I think Jaguar, they chased after BMW sales, and Mercedes and Audi, they went after that kind of,
the company car.
Saloon company car.
Yeah.
And they did well at doing that, to be fair, for a short time, but then it dropped
E-Type
off.
or whatever it was. No, what was it called?
It was the XE, wasn't
XE,
it?
that's
They did well with the
XE.
XE.
XE. E-Type.
But yeah, I think when you look at the F-Type, I think they should have gone down more of the Aston Martin route. I think they could have done well doing that.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. And I think the F-Type could have lived on now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
100%. Yeah. It's still, I mean, it still hasn't, if you look at 14, 15, one of the first generation, it still looks like a new car.
Do you know one thing I can't get?
F-Pace SVR as well.
Yeah, they're great cars.
F-Type.
Yeah.
F-Pace SVR, like, there you go. You've got something there. If they could have nailed like an M3 type, M5 type competition, if they nailed that, if they had that lineup,
I think so.
Yeah,
I think one thing that annoys me about manufacturers is when they don't produce a car because of emissions, and you're like, well, how? Because people are still putting V10s in their cars and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and you're like, well, V8s are dying. They're not.
No, it's just
BMW just made their next M5 V8 Euro 7 compliant.
Yeah,
exactly.
They can do it. You can do it.
Whatever that means now.
Yeah, I know.
So the next set of regulations, 2026, I think.
Yeah.
Now it's Euro 6, isn't it? So for the manufacturers to sell a car, it's got to be Euro 7 compliant.
You think how quiet Euro 6, OPF cars
it's going to get worse.
Can you imagine? I mean,
no.
because people, like your mod stocks and stuff of the world, they'll do, I mean, amazing, because obviously OPF's coding, that'll all be sorted. Within a few hours, you can have your car sounding like pre-OPF, 18 plate car.
They're probably doing it on purpose, though. Why do they love internal combustion engines? Why do these people love it? They love it because of the noise. Right, well, make them crap, and then they'll buy an electric car because they've got. Then they'll literally
Probably a good way of putting it. That
make the internal combustion cars sound like an electric car, and they'll soon buy an electric car. Probably,
that's it.
Probably.
If you're drowning motion out of a petrol car, then you might as well just buy an electric car. I've never looked at it like that, but
have you owned one?
Electric car?
Yeah.
No. I've been given a Tesla loan car in the past, but there's another reason why. Part of the reason why I love BMW.
Yeah,
is they're still sticking with inline 6 and V8 engines.
Yeah, that's it.
And even from the start, when I was building my YouTube channel, I said, right, the one goal here is I want to work with BMW.
Yeah,
that was the main thing.
Cool.
Yeah,
and established a good relationship with BMW now. Just took the M3 touring across Europe.
Yeah,
fantastic. 11 days there. And I think me and BMW are going to have a good future. I think if things go well, and I think they will. And it's not just also about BMW. I've got to also look after the channel. Sure. You've got to bring a variety.
Yeah.
I'm developing a new relationship with Kia, which is really good. And another one who's recently reached out, which is a super cool manufacturer, is Morgan.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I love a Morgan.
Yeah, so that's cool.
BMW engines.
There it is. I saw the connection.
Yeah.
That's
there's something about that the British design, British sort of like heritage with the German engineered.
That's
engine.
it. Reliability plus handmade.
The styling,
really cool,
and the grunt. Yeah.
I know. Really I didn't realise till recently they were using like the B58 and stuff. And I'm thinking, well, what a perfect combination.
Yeah.
It's really funny, right?
Yeah.
So when you see a Morgan, you've got this classic design, and when they use the B58 engine, they only use it as an automatic. Yeah. So when you look at the gear shifter, you've got this traditional looking car, and then you look at the gear shifter, and it's out of a 140i or something. It's like a BMW shifter. It just doesn't look right.
No, sure. Yeah, that's it. No, but I mean, what a combination. It's
that was cool.
But you say it's like few manufacturers do that, don't they? They use the underpinnings from something else, and you look at it and go, I've seen that somewhere else. Yeah. You're on that. You have the Zenvo. What door mirrors are on that car? The door mirrors off a Seat Leon.
Are they?
I promise you that's true. A £3 million car has got Seat Leon door mirrors.
Brilliant. I've seen another one. Yeah. Is there a car called the Invictus or the Invicta or something?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds familiar.
I can't remember. Anyway, it's got Passat rear lights.
Brilliant.
Just turned on the side.
Lamborghini Murcielago's got a Ford Focus. Was it Mark II? Blinker lights.
Yeah,
as well.
that's it. You're right. They're sort of, you can just imagine, can't you? If we just turn them upside down, people will never know.
Yeah,
that's it.
Matt Armstrong's latest video, didn't Lamborghini send him a tool that was £700 and he got the tool, unpackaged it, and they never even repackaged this tool. Yeah. So we just Googled the manufacturer. Turns out it was the British manufacturer and they charged 70 quid for this tool.
It was the quick release bonnet catches on the bonnets. Yeah.
How lazy can you get? Yeah. Oh, sod it. Just
you put it in
whack a margin on it.
You put it in a Lamborghini
tax.
That literally is. Yeah, it's the box.
But they never even, that's the point. They never even did they?
No. We've touched this, so it's worth that much more.
Yeah.
But obviously with the road trips, you must have then a favourite part of the world to drive in, a favourite country, a favourite road. You go, that was the highlight. That was amazing.
Do you know what I think?
Just round the corner from the BMW factory, there's a.
I don't like Munich.
No.
We went to Munich. Had an experience there. But...
We
Move on.
Yeah. Okay, boys.
No.
Cut this bit.
Munich. Yeah, we went there for 2 nights. Originally, I was going to go to the BMW museum, and I didn't really enjoy Munich. It was just no. I didn't think it was the. Yeah, so we did the BMW museum, of course. That was the only thing why we went there.
Yeah.
We scrapped the second night, and then we went up to Strasbourg, which was lovely.
Yeah.
But in terms of actually driving Europe, every country has the strong points. It's like you drive through France, and it's got these great long country roads, which is great for just, they're so quiet. You go to Switzerland and you're just wowed by the scenery. Every time you go there, the expectation just meets the reality, and reality meets the expectation.
That's it. Yeah, we know what you meant. That doesn't sound right. It. Yeah, you could have got that one up.
Yeah, and then Italy's just mad. I think, I don't know, the south of France is cool, you know.
Yeah,
like Route Napoleon, Col de Torini, French Riviera.
What were we going to do, Route Napoleon? Was that the one we were going to do? And then we looked at it and
we stayed a bit too long in Monaco and sort of had to sort of fly home.
Right.
Really. So had we done it again, which I'm sure we will next year.
Black Forest.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's great.
So each country, I probably don't have a favourite. I think, I don't know, because when you're in Switzerland, you've always got that kind of thing in the back of your head. I need to be careful what speed I'm doing here. Whereas,
unless you're in Italy, they don't seem to care.
Yeah.
Speed limit.
There's no speed cameras in Italy.
Yeah. Probably the favourite more is Italy, I think.
Okay.
Because I love the food, I love the people.
Yeah, the cities.
The road service isn't as good as the other countries. And the driving, when you get into a city.
Standards.
So I took my M4 CS through Turin.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're like this. Yeah. You've got scooters coming, you've got little Fiat 500s just coming at you from everywhere.
Like London on
we
steroids.
Drove into central Florence. That was an experience.
Florence.
Stressful.
I was there
experience.
last year as well.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It is.
But not designed for a car.
No.
Oh, that was made long before.
To be fair though, my worst driving experience in Europe wasn't in Italy. It was in France.
Oh, well, yeah.
So we were in Paris.
It's a toll road. France is a toll road.
No, this was in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
We came at the end of a road trip a couple of years ago or something, and we had this hotel in. So I said to Anna, where's it taking me? So I joked with her, I said, hope it doesn't take me on that bloody Champs-Élysées roundabout. And at the time, I was in an F90 M5.
Yeah.
Quite a big car.
Yeah.
So there's this long road. I thought, okay, we're coming up to a roundabout. It's telling us to take the second exit. I thought, great, okay, fine. So I'm coming up to it. I thought, oh, look at that. And she said, oh, yeah, that's a Champs-Élysées. So I'm looking on my navigation. Thought,
uh-oh.
Whoops.
Why is it sending me that way?
Yeah.
So the next minute, I'm just in the middle of this roundabout, which has no lanes.
Yeah.
Like you're talking minimum 8. And you're like, how do people operate like this? So
how does it work? Do you give way?
No, you just got to go for it.
That's
it. Just go.
That's it.
If there's any ounce of you showing that you're weak,
they're going to take.
They'll take advantage of you.
Yeah, it's a bit like driving in London, isn't it? If you don't push it out, somebody else will.
Yeah. You just got to go for it.
Yeah, that's it. That's why there's so many battered cars in France. It's just how it is. It's just that's a bit of paint shed there.
And they're all Peugeot drivers apparently. According to Top Gear. Oh, what an episode! What an episode!
One of my favourite.
Brilliant, brilliant,
really good.
I know. It just highlighted, that it was just what we all think was put into reality, wasn't it?
Those three class, they properly take the piss out of French, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
it's funny.
I know, but that generation where they just get away with it. They just know how it works. I mean, is it Andy Willman, the producer, isn't he? He must have some say, but those three as a trio, you don't care what anyone says. They just bounce off each other.
So the reason you'll never be able to replace them three is just they could talk about this mug and you'd watch.
Yeah.
Not just about the cars, it's about their chemistry. That's why you'll never be able to replace them.
No.
That's true.
Agreed.
Absolutely. And I don't think they can ever, although they have stopped the Grand Tour, I don't think they can ever just stop doing it. I think they'll always will do something.
I think they have released a new Grand Tour host, don't they? Subconsciously.
Yeah.
Not officially, sorry.
Are they doing something, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Throttle House.
That's the name I was looking for. Yeah.
Two people from Throttle House and what's his name? The Francis. Train guy.
Francis Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Bourgeois.
Yeah. Strange combination. I mean, they've all got. I love Throttle House, and I think Francis has his
quirks.
I'm telling you.
And I think he's great.
You know when things come out and they love to destroy it. Like we love doing that as a nation. You look at celebrities or even you look at sports like Anthony Joshua. Everyone was loved him when he was up here. As soon as he lost it. We love to bring people down. I can just imagine when that releases, people are going to destroy it because the people who are watching it are going to be the ones who watched your Jeremy Clarksons or whatever, and they're just going to love jumping all over it and destroying it.
Yeah.
So,
no, you're absolutely right.
We'll see how that gets on.
Interesting.
Yeah, it will be. Oh, it sure will be. Just taking it back to the road trips, just briefly, actually. Obviously, you've touched on what happens, the worst speeding fine. But has there been a point where you've sort of had to say to someone, "It's time to leave"? You've been a bit on the edge. You've driven a bit dangerously, or they've said something to somebody, and you've sort of had to kick them off the tour. Has that ever had to happen? Have you had to have that conversation with somebody?
No, I've never had to kick someone off the tour.
Yeah,
because we're quite lucky in the type of people we attract.
Sure.
You do have difficult conversations with people because you throw 100 people in the room, not everyone's going to get on, regardless.
Yeah.
But out of that 100 people, you will find someone which you resonate with. If you throw 10 people in a room, you've got a smaller chance.
That's it. Got a lot of different personalities.
You've got different personalities, and they've got less chance to find someone they'll get on with.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll have clashes, but that's not my fault.
No,
you just got to deal with them. And you got to, sometimes you'll have people who comes to me and said, Max, I don't like the way that guy's driving behind me. Okay, I'll go and speak to him.
Yeah.
And it's as simple as that. At first, you're like, how can I deal with this?
Yeah.
What's the best way to go about it? You just got to put yourself out there. Just go tell them straight.
Yeah, hit it head on, I suppose. Yeah.
Best way, because at the end of the day, although he's there ruining his own reputation, he's there because of Driven Plus. It's Driven Plus's reputation too. So how someone behaves affects the Driven Plus name.
Yeah, sure.
So obviously I can't have that.
It's something you've built up and worked hard on, damn hard on. You don't want tarnishing.
No.
So that's it. Because and that's where it can be quite nice and controlled with the size that you do. Where you look at your gumballs, don't you, and you think you can't really vet these people. You've got so many people, all different backgrounds, and how on earth do you control or these people?
I will say though, it's actually easier to control a big group.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got more chance of getting on with someone. You got more chance of finding.
Yeah, that's true.
When you got a smaller group of people, you kind of at a point where if we split off into two groups, it's too small. But if you've got to kind of all keep one. Whereas the Spain trip we had, what was it, 15, 16 people?
Yeah.
Everyone stayed together at once. You didn't really have subgroups. Whereas on the Dolomites tour, we had 44 people, and you had people in groups of 10.
Right.
Or groups of 4.
Yeah.
So that's the luxury of a bigger tour. It's actually less to worry about.
Yeah, and that's why I suppose you got your waypoints. You're right. If it gets split up, we'll see you here in a bit.
Yeah, 100%.
And we'll regroup and whatever. Yeah. And
I'd like to think I make it quite simple with the packs I give out.
100%. You've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, we have some people driving Europe for the first time, and I'm like, don't worry, you'll be fine. Like, properly stressing about it, and you kind of have to put yourself in their shoes and think, well, actually, I remember when I first drove abroad, and I remember feeling like that.
Yeah.
But it's always like giving them that first-hand experience, ringing them up, saying, look, you'll be fine. You'll get the pack. Scan the QR code. There's the address in case you get lost. I'll see you at the hotel.
Yeah.
And just crack on.
That's it. There's
no way you can keep 23 cars together.
No, it's impossible. Yeah, it's impossible. So no, there's a couple of people on the tour actually it was their first time in Europe.
Yeah,
and
it was Mike and Taylor.
Yeah, that's it. And by the end of it, I mean, we've booked on for next year.
Yeah,
we've all booked on. Yeah, we enjoy it that much that we've gone. Yeah, we'll do it again.
Brilliant.
And that's when you know actually it works. It works.
You're coming in both cars, aren't you?
We're coming in mine next year. The M3.
Lovely.
Yeah, give that a go. See what.
You'll be even more excited after my review of the road trip review of the M3.
That's it. Yes.
Maybe you want to upgrade to a touring.
Do you know what?
Say yes, so BMW.
Yes. It's made me buy one or want to buy one at least.
Spec.
Yeah, that's it. You know what? I love the saloon. It's great, but it's not till you start now putting a pushchair in, thinking there's not much room for anything else.
Yeah, I know.
So actually, a touring is the perfect car. I mean, that's the thing I like about it so much. You dial it right down. It could be a 320i. It's quiet, it's refined. It's good. It's good enough on fuel. You dial it right up, and it could be literally near on supercar.
And then people say to me, "Well, mine just buy the M340i," and you're like, "Oh yeah." You can't argue against that.
You can't argue with that.
And they're wicked.
Yeah, I know. You're like, well, that's a cheaper car. It actually comes with a sunroof, which the M3 doesn't. A simple tune. You're not far off M3.
That's
power
it.
Anyway.
And the M lights are awesome. 35i, 40i's.
Underrated.
The 340i, the 440i is amazing. They're awesome.
Yeah. And a 240i.
What about dailies?
Yeah.
Oh, that is the perfect car. Yeah.
Rapid, but also, they're all-wheel drive, and hopefully you won't bin it, putting your foot down a bit too early.
That's it, Louis.
I've not actually done that. I'm all right,
No.
Although I did have a wobbly moment, to be fair. I put my foot down, let's just say there's a slippy white line, and lost the back end, and I managed to do that in an all-wheel drive car. So
only you.
yeah.
Good going.
It sort of like did a hop, like a
good going.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know this, but obviously, Driven Plus isn't what you do full time.
No,
you do have another life. You have a job. Which is people would sort of go, well, how on earth has he got time then to do all this? I mean, do you add more hours in the day?
I don't know where to start. I've kind of writ off my 20s.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I honestly, on the way here, there's something going on. It's like you'll either get your 20s. You'll either become at 30. You'll either become an under-skilled 30-year-old or an under-lived 30-year-old. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, you can either work all your 20s and become an under-lived or an under-skilled. And that's bollocks.
It makes sense.
It's harder because whilst I'm doing all this, I'm travelling.
You're getting to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
But you're having your cake and eating it too.
Yeah. No, but I've got a full-time job. Yeah. So I'm actually in the aviation sector. So I work for Airbus. So I went to
BMW's division.
The diesel variant.
The diesel Airbus.
Airbus A335D.
Love that.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, A320D. That actually works.
It does.
It's more efficient.
That's the one. Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
It actually works. That
relied on the horsepower.
Tomorrow you're going in, going, But what we need to do
100%.
is,
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh God,
I'm impressed with that one.
Well, you've not seen. That you've just reminded me of that meme. That every BMW driver, and there's a jet, and it's a BMW behind flashing its lights.
Yeah, well, I've seen once they filmed the famous land speed record.
Yeah,
and they finished filming, and then the film car was an M5.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
They need to bring more of that back.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
So I finished school at 16, and I went straight for an apprenticeship at Airbus, and I was a craft apprentice. So I was there for apprenticeship for 3 years, and learning to become a hands-on aircraft fitter. Qualified in 2019 when I was 19 years old, and then I was on the tools for 3 years, and then I went on like a development course, and now I'm a manager there. So I look after a part of tooling and calibration. Wow. I've got a team of 8 people. So I've been there 9 years next month, and that'll come to an end soon. Yeah, which is sort of a shame, but also I've got to follow my passion.
Yeah, of course.
Because if I don't give this 100% and I just keep doing it on the side, it'll get to a point where I'll have kids, I'll have a mortgage, and like I haven't got time to do this.
Yeah,
now is the perfect time.
Build it while you can.
Anything, so I don't in 10 years' time look back and say, "What if?" If it fails, it's fine. You know, if it fails, I've answered my own question, and that I can live with that. But I've got to give it a go.
Of course you have.
You'd rather that, and by the way, you know, with what we've experienced, you're God to do amazing things. But you can live with the fact I've done it, it didn't work, rather than what could it have been?
Exactly.
You miss every shot you don't take.
That would wind me up.
Yeah.
But if the fact that I'm going to do it, it's a bit daunting knowing that you're going to leave a really high, secure, well-paid job for something which you know I'm doing all myself.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God, this is daunting.
You are literally in charge of.
You've got to
monetize. So that's the luxury.
Passion.
Yeah,
you know, it's the passion of cars, but it's also one thing which is massively driving it is I can do my own time. If I want to have Monday off, I can. But also, I know I'll be working much harder than I would be now. But it's just having the flexibility.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
Because the only thing that which I'm limited by is holidays.
Okay, of course. Yeah.
You know, when I'm meeting new manufacturers, I can't go on holidays, can't go meet them.
Yeah.
So I'm not leaving my job for essentially time. I'm leaving it to build new connections.
Yeah.
For this.
What's the dream? Being a very successful car reviewer YouTube channel, or having a very successful, road trip business?
I'd probably combine the two and say community there.
Yeah.
Because for me, I want a community where everyone feels included. Because one of my pet hates in the automotive sector is sometimes I feel as if the car scene can be a bit pretentious and a bit judgmental on what people drive. I hate that because why should you be limited by money?
Yeah.
You know, if someone can afford a Ferrari, great. That doesn't mean you're more of an enthusiast by someone who's got a Corsa VXR. I understand that, you know, and you've worked hard for that Ferrari, don't get me wrong. But who's to say in 20, 30 years' time, the guy with the Corsa is going to be in the same position. So why should you be limited by what you can afford?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's a really good way to put it.
So the aim really is to have a successful community in which they enjoy watching a variety of reviews on cars and also offering road trips in an affordable way.
Yeah.
That you're getting value for money. Because there's a lot of road trips out there which you can go pay thousands of pounds for and you'll stay at the top hotels, which is great, don't get me wrong. 9 times out of 10, when you turn up at a hotel, you turn up there 6 o'clock at night and you're leaving for 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You haven't got time to experience the spa facilities.
No.
It's very nice staying in a nice hotel, and most of the times we do. You know, we do stay in nice hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we stayed in Pamplona for 2 nights in a, was it 5 stars?
Yeah, it was. Beautiful hotel.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you were there for one night, you
just
may as well stay at a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
With secure parking. So yeah, just also providing affordable road trips.
Yeah.
And then the aim is to do it full time.
No, good on you.
We'll see.
And it will, if it's anything like what we've experienced, it will do good things. So
Thank you.
Best of luck on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben. What he's done on the telly. Look what he's done to me. Look what he's done to me.
Porsche fans.
Yes.
Porsche fans.
Oh, I'm not looking at an RS, but I am definitely looking at a Spider at the minute.
Yeah, everyone says that's a natural progression from a BMW.
Yeah. We well, that's what we did.
Mm-hmm.
We were promoting. Well, I miss my BM now for a lot of reasons.
100% you'll miss it. Yeah. Because a Porsche doesn't do what a BMW does.
It doesn't.
And a BMW doesn't do what a Porsche does.
Yeah.
No perfect car.
No, there isn't.
No, that is
And
nearly
Victoria,
the
could
perfect
almost
car.
be. Yeah.
But some would argue,
That's nowhere near the perfect car.
no.
What was wrong? Go on then. What's the negatives to a?
The roof.
Okay. Oh, the manual. Oh, yeah. Okay, having to put it on.
You need to invoice someone to be in with you so you can take off the roof when you're on.
Have you seen?
Why did they do that? Why didn't they
Weight.
just
Yeah.
wait? Oh, yeah,
Says
of
8
course.
kilograms.
Yeah.
8 kilograms.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Just don't eat for a week.
Yeah, I can do that. I can lose 8 kilograms.
That's it.
I mean, it's also
take my
perfect.
shoes off.
Yeah, it's almost perfect.
Yeah.
But
Look at it though. Look at it.
I get
cool.
it. I
It's
get it.
cool.
Yeah. The perfect car, well, Porsche, if we're talking Porsche, probably for me, a GT3 Touring.
Yeah, perfect price as well. Really good
I
price
think
point.
Not quite.
no, I'd Turbo S for me.
2S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's savage.
Do you know what? It wasn't until we went on your trip. I always appreciated 911s and I loved Ben's cars. Not till you drive it, you think, yeah, you know what? I get it. I totally understand this.
So a road trip will actually properly get you. Will actually
Make and break your relationship with your car. Yeah.
You get to know your car in a way you never will in the UK.
No. Oh no. No, not anywhere
Yeah.
close with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So yeah, it just takes you that ownership experience to the next level when you take it aboard.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a reason to do road trips.
Yeah.
But we do 2 trips a year, and what was so nice and worth every single penny was the whole, you turn up, the nicest possible way you turn up, and it's done. You're done. Your barcodes are there, your meals are planned, your hotels are done. You've not really, apart from putting fuel in your car, you're not going to do a thing.
No.
And that's where it's worth every penny, rather than trying to do it yourself. Because we do, once a year, we try and do our own little boys' trip. And Ben, I mean, bless him, he plans the whole thing out. And watching what you do, but then what you do on a scale of, 20 more people, it's stressful.
Yeah.
It's stressful. So, yeah, if there's ever a point of these trips is exactly that. You get to do experience.
Say that, but I know someone who went on a quite similar trip to the Dolomites that we did last month.
Yeah.
And there was nothing.
Really?
Just a bit of an itinerary. There was no routes.
Yeah.
I heard that the guy was planning the route himself.
Oh, wow.
And he wasn't the organizer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So you do have to be careful who you book with.
Oh, that's it. No, pinpointing Driven Plus here.
Yeah.
Because it certainly is planned out.
It's like the little things you don't think of as, after an hour and a half, most people are going to need a wee.
Yeah.
You got to have planned stops. People don't put planned stops in. Okay, then people are going to need a fuel. Then people are going to need coffee.
Yeah.
It's little things.
Yeah, no, that's it.
12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, food time.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you've got to factor these things in.
You have.
Which was absolutely done.
There is a risk of, for you, doing all these road trips full time will take the novelty and the excitement away from you doing it, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to do all these routes countless times. Is there a danger of you actually, it might become, we're on this road again. Done this before. Is there a danger that novelty wears off for you?
Well, I'm only 25.
Yeah.
If I do another 10 years of it, potentially so.
Boo-hoo.
Stelvio, pass. Oh, God. It's like the M25.
I'll be doing the videos.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Stelvio pass. Yeah. Nice hairpin bend.
Yeah, that's it.
When you're at the top, it's all right.
Yeah, that's it. I know.
No, I know. No, I always appreciate things because I think when you started from the, not necessarily the bottom, when you start from zero to where you're going, you've always got to keep that in mind as to how you've got there, and what people appreciate. Because some channels, they they changed their content a lot from what actually made them what they are.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you got to think, right, I'm doing this thing now. People are subscribing because they like what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to change it because they're subscribing for what they like, for what's on that channel.
Yeah.
Why change? Mm-hmm. Dabble with a few things, trial it, see how it responds. But
totally agree.
Yeah.
We had this conversation with Paul from Supercars London come on a couple of weeks ago, and he has basically done exactly that. He stayed in his own lane, done exactly what he's done from the start because
what he wanted to do.
Yeah, what he wanted to do, not going against the grain because that's what people subscribed to many moons ago. Not deviating and going, I'll try this instead. Just literally sticking in your own lane. And yeah, that's I admire for that, to be honest. Absolutely. One question we always ask towards the end is, what does success mean to you?
Driving a Spider RS.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has their own different
of course they
perception.
do. Yeah. And it's a Spider RS or BMW.
Everyone has a different definition of success.
Yeah.
For me, it's probably, I'm not far off success. I'm probably a few months off doing this full time. That's success for me.
Doing what you want to do.
Doing what I want to do.
Yeah. For a living.
But the thing is, you make these little goals for yourself and little milestones, 50,000 subscribers. As soon as I got on 50,000, it was cool. It's like, okay, 75 next.
Yeah.
When I get to 75.
Yeah.
Right, not far off 100, let's go.
Yep.
So I got a couple of milestones. I want a Porsche before I'm 30. That's it. GT3, Turbo S.
Nice. There we go.
But I think, success, reviewing cars and going road trips for a job is a pretty cool thing to say.
Pretty cool. Yeah, exactly.
But there's a lot of work that goes into it. It's not just all what you see.
No.
When I get in a car and doing road trips, there's the editing hours, the planning, tiring.
And things do change as well. You could book a hotel and they, and for whatever reasons it changes or it I don't know.
Well, it's not that. It's road closed.
Yeah, yeah.
You got traffic. There's 3 hour delay, 3 hour diversion. Landslide on a mountain. It can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this road trip that people have paid for, it's out of your control.
100%. Yeah. Act of God, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
What can you do?
No, I totally agree. Yeah.
That's what happened when we went into LA in May. We were going to go on part of the route right on the coast, but we couldn't because of a landslide. Annoying. But then, shit happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Can't control it.
Have you driven the new M5?
No, I want to.
Okay, yeah. I'm open to it. I don't like the look of it, but I'm like, I've seen a few people say, do you know what, actually, if you actually driven one, you wouldn't be whinging about it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't mind hybrid cars.
Yeah.
I think they kind of make sense. It's like electric cars too. Everyone's very quick to say negative things about them. But they're great for dailies.
Yeah.
If you're going back and to work, fantastic. Yeah. You can plug them in.
Well, there's a place for them.
100%.
Yeah.
100% place.
I just don't think they should replace.
No, I don't. No, I don't either. But yeah, M5s, fan of them.
Yeah.
I like the Tourings. I had an M5 myself. I do quite like the luxury dateability of one. They're cool.
Yeah.
And I like the look of them. But my favourite M5 is the E39.
Yeah.
And the F90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a massive fan of the E60.
No?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's going against the grain a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, they're cool
E60.
cars.
Yes.
The V10 one.
V10. Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
I don't like the look of it. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a great area for looks on cars for me personally.
Weird. I think some of the older ones look newer.
Yeah.
Than
I
the
hear
E,
you. Yeah.
The E, if that makes sense. Yeah. I think some designs have timed or weared better than others.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But don't be wrong, I can appreciate the M5.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I've got others which I prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
V10 say no more. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. V10. V10 in a practical car. That's it.
Yeah.
What else?
It's cool.
Yeah, that's it.
100%.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, thanks for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
If you've enjoyed this episode with Max, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know who you want on Talkin Shop next.